Hey guys, let me know whenever you can see me. I think everything should be set up okay. Also, I think, oh, we got 2 people who became members. Thank you, Julia Strawberry Tree, for becoming a super high school level Ultimate Midge stan. And thank you, VP Boy, for joining the Kenjo cult. Slay. Nice. Wait, am I 27 minutes early? I was like, I set this for 2, right? Yeah, I set it for 2. Okay, cool. I was like, did I set the time wrong? Welcome, guys. And it's like, it could be, I guess, just the time change. It's confusing people too. But welcome and thank you. Happy birthday to me. Gosh, it feels so splendid to be 500 years old. Like, what am I now? What am I? Oh, thanks for stopping by, Super Raccoon Bros. It's so sweet of you to come by and hang out. And thank you, Nocturne. Last week of uni before Easter break. Pray for me. Oh, good luck. I know a lot of those times before breaks with school. I don't know. It feels like it's always when they like assign the most like homework and stuff. And so I know it can be very stressful. But good luck. Hope everything goes okay. And thank you, Dahu Majaji. Hope you try out TWD games. Oh, the Walking Dead games. I have been meaning to play those. I think I saw Blaze was playing some of those too. And I was like, it reminded me because my mods are like really into those games. But yeah, I was like, I need to check those out. And Ramadan Kareem, happy Ramadan. Yeah, it is Ramadan right now. And thanks for stopping by and the donations. Appreciate ya. And yeah, it seems like a lot of people really like this game. So I'm excited to try it out. And I hope you guys enjoy it with me too. Also, oh my god, The Walking Dead would be so fun. It looks really fun. It looks like a lot of important decisions, you know what I mean? So it seems pretty cool. It seems like something I would probably like. I feel like kind of reminds me of Detroit Become Human. I played that one and I kind of screwed up on some of my decisions, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, well, let me turn on my fan because it's kind of hot in my room. But then we can go ahead and get started. Because yeah, I don't think there's too much else to do. A lot of people have said this is like their favorite game, so I'm excited. And then yeah, well, I guess I'll have to figure out what I play after this one, since I know there's a lot of games in this one. Thank you, Monix! The way I screamed when I saw this notification. Excited to see you play this. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate ya. Oh, please no spamming in the chat, Alexa. Yeah, a lot of my mods are really excited when they saw I was playing this one too. Oh, thank you, Bree. This is my fave Ace Attorney game. Also, The Walking Dead is my favorite game. Oh, cool. I really gotta play those. Maybe next time. I think they're kind of long, but Ace Attorney's long too, so. So you know, it's fine. So it shouldn't be too hard to play. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Oh. Oh, hey! Aw, this looks pretty. I like the art so far. Okay, Turnabout Memories. Let's try it. Huff, huff. Just gotta start it with like a dramatic scene. Ugh! How did I get into this mess? Kinda looks like the guy from the last case. Why? Why did I do that? Oh, whoa, hey! Phoenix is here! What the hell? That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Oh, drama! Hey, it's none of your business! I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be, oh my god, love triangle, you're lying! What is going on? Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. ... I love her. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. What the hell is going on? Did Phoenix? Did Phoenix slay? It kind of seems like he did. It wasn't me. I did it. What is that shirt, Phoenix? I didn't do it. I guess we defended Edgeworth, so time to defend ourselves? It kind of seems like it. 5 years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial. April 11th, 9:40 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Oh, we're playing as me. Are we playing as Mia right now? What's with Phoenix's stupid little sweater that he had on? Like, just the letter P with a heart. I love myself. It's about self-love, Weeby. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, Phoenix. It's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Let me get this. Oh! Oh god. It's been so long since I've seen him. Oh, Grossberg. He get a new outfit? Oh, he didn't show up in the second game at all. Now I know why you guys love this game. It's because Grossberg, the master, the sexiest man alive, is back. Good morning! Mia, calm yourself. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. Oh my god, is he gonna be my sidekick? He gonna be my sidekick? If only. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed! Let go of my lapples! You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous. Is this like our first court case or something? Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I'm Marvin Grossberg. I'm at your service. Actually, oh, it's her second time in court. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case. You suddenly said, and quite forcefully, did she used to work for him? Was that a thing? I think I did say that. I found out yesterday about the case, I mean. What, you've already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's, oh, she defended him. Okay, that's our client. Are we actually gonna play this case? Interesting. Oh, he's so cute. He's so young. Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. Nice shirt. He's such a dork. His little mask keeps hitting his eyes too. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, I'll be fine. No problem. You okay, bro? Oh my god, somebody got COVID. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Wright? Actually, it's Mr. Wright. Like the Flying Brothers, people screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way I won't give it to... I feel like you need a better mask, man. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright, you have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I'll save you. Oh yeah, let me move my box. I just noticed it's kind of covering up the you know, name of the person. Let go of my shirt, cough. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. He's just a little guy. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time, I'm going to win. Okay, she lost her first trial too. I wonder if she won again. It's like karma or something? I don't think they ever talked about her first case in the previous games. For my client and for myself! April 11th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 2. Oh, thank you, Drago Nugget, for becoming a part of the Kinjo cult! Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense... Ah, she looks so pretty! I wish she wasn't dead. At least we get to talk to her in ghost and stuff. Man, it still makes me sad. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, this guy! Does he have a new wig? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What kind of voice did I give him? I think it was something like that. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was on the impression that Marvin Grossberg was... I wanted to see his fine ass back in it! Damn it, now we just get this chick! It's okay, Judge, I feel you. I feel you, he's just a Grossberg simp, just like me. Thank you, Monix. Interesting to see Mia as nervous as Greenhorn, instead of the badass we know her to be in the present time. Yeah, for sure, it makes sense, you know, like I feel like whenever you're doing like your first few cases, you're always gonna be super nervous, or just like with any kind of job, whenever you first start, you're gonna be super nervous. But it is interesting for sure to see her kind of, you know, a little bit more like Phoenix. Oh wait, that's his actual hair? I thought he had like a wig on in the last one, didn't he? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was leading this defense. Yes, well, you see. Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't... Oh, oh my god, he literally is! Oh my goodness, you are my little assistant this time. But isn't that him standing there right next to you? Yes, well... Are you my Maya? You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. So intimidating. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well. Let's play with his hair like that. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend this time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Ugh. Don't worry, little girl. It will be all over soon. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me? Why does he keep playing with his hair like that? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy Unit. That guy's not dead, right? It's just like an assault case, right? Incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. Oh god, it was! Jesus Christ! The murder victim was... Phoenix, it's looking kind of bad for you. It's like, you were just kind of like right over him when he died. Did you just like smack him to death? The murder victim was student Doug Swallow? He swallow some poison or something? Doug Swallow! He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. Of course it's murder. It is always murder, but I was like, maybe for once it'll be something different. It sounds like he was a very bright young man. Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Oh, god dang it. Is my face in the way again? Let me try this side. Maybe this side will be better? I can never tell where to put my cam on these games. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. Then they called the police. That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Okay. Oh, it was here to Ivy League University, now that I think about it, since it was literally just called IVU. Okay, Phoenix. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Did he just get shocked or something? It's like, it does kind of show the cord, like, broken and then sparking. Then there's the umbrella. It looks like it was kind of raining at some point, too. Top left? I feel like I tried top left before. I can try it again, though. Can't quite tell because the cause of death. Oh! Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. I don't know if you've ever heard that word. The truth is this victim died a rather unusual death. An unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne? Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Huh? A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will. A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of. Oh, perfect. It's just the Maya of this game. Oh, here to support you, Queen. A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause? Go on. Okay, let me save really quickly. It was like, electrocution? I don't know. Please say you at least know this much. I'm sorry, I didn't get a oh, Mia. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. Oh my god, that's just the that's the bare minimum you're supposed to do. Okay, I was reading some fan fictions last night and they were really good, okay? I got busy, okay? My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you? Yes, the court... wait, what is that? I think I can see that by pressing tab. Okay, there it is. Date and time of death, 4/9. Cause of death was, oh yeah, fatal electric shot. That's what it looked like based off of... Oh, she's got an attorney badge too! Oh, oh man, I want to show her attorney badge to everybody as well. Okay. All the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear, my lady. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Gotta stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just pressed the tab button. Yes, fatal electric shock. Now then, will the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Asphyxiation. Hypothermia. Electrocution! According to the court record, it was a fatal electrical... Are you just quizzing me? You got me. I just wanted to see if you could read. Fatal electrical shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murder use some type of new powerful stun gun, perhaps? The answer to that will become crystal clear as the trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue. What's that? Why, motive, of course! I feel like his hair, it kind of reminds me of like the Kuwabara or like Mondo Awada hair. I feel like they always do like, what's like the cornucopia hair? I feel like it's kind of what people call it sometimes. I feel like it's always like thugs or whatever in anime that have that. Was he like a thug when he was younger or something? It kind of seems like maybe. Why, motive, of course! And thank you, Vault Soldier Boy, for becoming an ultimate super high school level Mitch Stan. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood? Are people saying bottom right? I could try that. I need to move the dono widget, though. Move that up here, maybe? Maybe? Maybe like right here. We can try that. Corn cob hair. I could see that too. What do you mean? Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator if you catch my drift. They call him the Rookie Killer. Oh, they don't call him the Rookie Killer for nothing, you know. Lord. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Do we have any evidence of that? The bad blood? It seemed like they were fighting over a girl, right? I have an attorney badge. Quick, do I have a photo of a monkey I can present? Like some evidence. Evidence? Oh, no need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all of our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need, then shove it into old Graybeard's face. Yes, sir. Into old Graybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg. Try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. Oh yeah, the profiles too. Forgot about that. Oh, is this the girl? Okay, Dahlia Hawthorne, Phoenix Wright's girlfriend, dated the victim Doug Swallow up until 8 months ago. Okay, so that's who y'all are fighting over. Okay, she's cute. I see your game, Phoenix. Although, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real, you're gonna end up with Edgeworth. Come on now. Prosecutor for this trial, veteran lawyer with too much confidence. Okay. Kind of forgot about the profiles. You can toggle between profiles. You press the tab button. Now then, let's see what... It's kind of funny the way they describe it. It just makes it seem like everybody has like Apple Pro Vision on. They're like, okay, let me press the tab button. What are you doing over there, Mia? No, nothing. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? If only Edgeworth's profile was here. They're probably fighting over Edgeworth. Let's be honest. Okay, fine. He's dated other people. Whatever. Oh, you can hear her say it too. That's cute. Take that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, thank you, Zai. Oh, pronounce Zai. Okay, I got it right. That's good. Thank you for becoming a Mitch stan. Appreciate ya. And thank you, Mimikyu Lover, for being a member for 14 months. Gosh. LOL, this was before Phoenix came out of the class. He's a bi king, and we love him. I stan him for that. He's just like me for real. The reason for her bad blood between the two of them was the woman in here. I feel like he's always been in love with Edgeworth, though, because they had that, like, you know, oh, wait, let me move this, too, because it's covering up her face now. God dang it. Why do you do this to me, Ace Attorney? Why must you constantly have pictures on the screen where I try to put things? But they had, like, I think they literally had, like, the backstory was, like, went all the way back till they were, like, kids. So I think he's always been hung up on Edgeworth, let's be honest. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Dude, I cannot with that name. Jesus Christ. Mr. Swallow! Clearly she has some part to play in this story. Oh, God, I think if I had the last name Swallow, I feel like I might just change it. Can you legally change your last name? That's a horrible last name. Oh, he's done it again! Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? The defendant himself? Oh, it'd be kind of fun to cross-examine Phoenix. Well, Miss Faye? It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Very well. Oh, Phoenix. I feel like he's gonna, like, I feel like he might screw up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. He's so cute. This little outfit. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. Word of God says Mia's a bicon too. Slay, Mia. We stan. Honestly, I feel like my general headcanon for most people is just that they're bi, but I think it's just because I'm bi, so I project. But slay, I love to see it. I would definitely support Mia being a bicon too. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect. Do I get paid after this court session? How many dollars an hour is this, like 7? No, he means what did you do before you were arrested? Oh, sorry, the COVID again. I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student. But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. He looks so, like, young here, too. He's not really that much younger, I don't think. Like, what did it say? He was, like, 21 or something? And he's really not that much older, I think. Yeah, 21 here. How old is he in the normal games? Like, 25 or something, maybe? Or actually, maybe, like, 23. But he just looks so much younger and innocent here. I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, oh God, I think everybody in this freaking court has caught COVID at this point. Will the defense please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. The victim and I. Witness testimony. I admit, I was there. It looks really bad. He did die right underneath my feet. I may have cut the electrical thing that fell on him and killed him, and I may have been holding scissors at the crime scene, but it wasn't me, I swear. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Oh, he was British? I see. So you hardly knew the victim. Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. It seemed like they were having like a argument though before he died, so it kind of feels like he's already stretching the truth just a little bit. Ooh, it looks like the judge understands. For you being naive, you know, too naive. Huh?
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be...
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
What do you mean? He admitted he didn't do it. Case cleared, right? I'm good. Cross-examination. He was right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? If a witness is lying, their statement will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client! Oh, thank you, Kenneth Anderson. Wait, are you really by Weeby? Yes! I think I've talked about it before in other cases, or like in other, you know, videos and stuff. But yes, when I simp for Lilith, I mean it 100% with my heart. I've never made like a coming out video or anything. I just kind of talk about it, you know, in the videos. But thanks for the donation, appreciate you. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he is your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see? What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? It's definitely stretching the truth just a little bit. He doesn't want us to know about his tea. There was a lie, a contradiction. Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Maybe. He looks so guilty. Cross-examination, the victim and I. Okay. Kind of feels weird cross-examining our own client. Like trying to prove that they're lying. Feels a little counterintuitive, but you know, it's whatever. I admit I was there. I don't know if I should even press this one. Might be okay. But I'm not a killer, all I did was find his body. Let me press this one. Hold it! You say you found the body, so who called the police? Huh?
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
There was another one. I think it was like the police officer and that one girl. I can't remember the exact case. There was like something where we like kind of concluded that somebody was guilty because they didn't call the police or they were like really slow about it. Something like that.
Fortunately, some other students.
Other students?
That's correct. They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
Gasp! What? Is this true, Mr. Wright? God, he's dying. Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind? Oh, is he fake sneezing actually? Just to get out of, answering the questions. Thank you, someone unknown. Of course Weeby is by. Have you seen how she talks about Martina from Raincode? No, and not Mitch. Okay, I never talk about Mitch. Let's cut it out right there. But I do talk a lot of, my girl Martina. Martina and Vivia. If there was ever a question about it, you just rewatch Raincode and see me simp for Martina and Vivia. So fucking hardcore. Thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate you. Just stop sneezing every time you're in a bind. Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body. But I hardly knew the guy to begin with. Hold it! So you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right! Well, that is, I mean... So, which is it? Do you know him or not? Now, see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing.
Is he really just doing that?
Achoo! I'll just keep going until they change the subject. Oh man, what a genius. What a big brain play, Phoenix. Well, I guess I did know his name and his address. News to me. Why didn't he tell me that before? And his phone number. And his ex-girlfriend, who's now my girlfriend. I heard he used to date Dolly. That was her name, right? Oh, Dahlia. Okay, so this is like just a nickname. Who is this Dolly person?
Oh yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. Oh, young love. So bittersweet. So much death. That's because I knew... That's all I knew about him. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. You already know he's British, though. Mr. Wright, you stated in the following testimony, I hardly know the guy to begin with. But you know he's a British stuck-up wannabe. That's right. I mean, everybody at schools knows that, okay? That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? You can't sneeze your way out of this one, Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright. She looks so nervous, too. No, it wasn't me. I'm not the killer, I swear. Oh, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, I'll give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well, they keep saying British wannabe. I'm like, did he just want to be British? Was he like a Teaboo? God, I haven't heard that saying in a while, but it's like one of those people who's just like really obsessed with Doctor Who and he just starts speaking in a British accent. It's like, bro, you're from Kentucky. Stop that shit. No, that's not me. I'm from London. London, Kentucky. Thank you, Brie the Cookie Monster. I think it's good to tell everyone that the next week... Oh, yeah, it's Weeby's actual birthday. God, that is true. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I actually totally forgot about that. March 29th, so happy early real birthday to being 1,987. Oh my god, so soon I'll be 1989. Just like my, well, it's not, I guess, actually my favorite Taylor Swift album, but it's still a good album. But I'll be that soon. God, give it 2 more years or 2 more weeks and, in Weeby time. But god, that is crazy. Actually, it is my birthday next week. Yes, well, will I be streaming on my birthday now that I think about it? No, I don't think so. I don't know. He was always walking around with a huge Union jacket on at the back of his shirt. Okay, kept talking about Doctor Who. It pissed me off, man. Hold it! Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union jacket, I mean. Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? Oh. It's true, cross my heart! I swear I didn't do it. Oh, it's Friday? That makes sense. He's actually fishier than the salmon I ate last night. May I ask you something, Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. What is it now? Weeby and Elf confirm. Oh yeah, like Free Ran. That's a good show. That's just sad, though. Your Honor, what is it now? Who is this person anyways? This Union Jack fellow. The
Union Jack is the name, of the United Kingdom's flag.
I didn't even know that. Oh, I see. Stars and stripes, right?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Yes, something just occurred to me. Oh, thank you, Kenneth Anderson, $2. To clear any confusion, we will be 30. No, I'm gonna be 1987. Didn't you read Bree's previous donation? Yeah, I'll actually be 30. God, I feel like I'm getting so old. Like, can I just turn 29 again? Like, can't wait to turn 29 again. It's like all my friends too are like still like late 20s, like 29, 28, and I'm like, God. My 30s, entering my 30s alone. Something just occurred to me. Is there something strange about this bit just now? Mia, there's a contradiction here. Mr. Grossberg, that's the real reason I didn't want to think about my birthday coming up. I'm like, damn, my 20s are ending. This sucks. Mr. Grossberg. Quickly, 1987, like the bite of 1987. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Much better, better age than 30. Quickly now, show that boy you mean business with evidence, I mean. Sorry, I keep looking at the chat. Can't wait to see 50-year-old Weeby playing Danganronpa 4. God, ain't that the fucking truth? Oh God, ain't that the truth? That probably will be, when it finally comes out. Okay, Mia, check the court record carefully. What was I doing? I was too busy reading about how old I am. Crime took place behind the IVU. He's not even fucking wearing that jacket. Phoenix, I feel like you're, I feel like, you're just lying out of your ass right now. Well, my dear, do you think you can manage your own from the point? I can handle it myself. I was too busy reading about how old I am in the chat. I need some help. Okay, Mr. Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg, I could use some help. Please don't look so sad. It brings a tear to my eye when you do. Alright, listen carefully. Comparing the testimony to the court record. You should be able to discover any contradictions, if there are any. And when you found one, present the piece of evidence that Okay, I already know all this. That's the ticket. I just wanted to see if he was going to repeat information that I missed before. But still, I don't see any contradictions in Mr. Wright's testimony. Maybe you don't have enough information yet. Information? You can press for more information by leaning on the witness. Even if they're my own client. Doesn't matter who it is. If you think they're lying, press them like a cheap suit. That is the obligation of an attorney. Okay, I didn't need any of that. One more time for the very beginning of his testimony. I admit I was there. I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I don't think he's actually wearing the sweater. Stuck up British wannabe. He was always walking around that Union jacket. Yeah. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. I didn't think you were a boomer. Oh, man. I don't actually think 30 is old. I feel like I mostly feel that way just from scrolling TikTok too much. But thank you guys for saying that I look young. I appreciate it. God, you guys keep me young. I like never go outside and I never tan, so that helps. He was always walking around. Yeah, to that. Objection! Is the judge even 30? Dude, there is like, I don't know, some weird thing with like people casting or like making the ages weird. Because isn't the judge, I feel like I saw some of you guys say he was like 35 or something in this game where he was supposed to be like 35 or 40. I was like, ain't no way he's 35 or in his 30s or 40s. That judge is at least 60. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. I like he was making fun of his shirt when he literally has P with a heart around his. Miss Fayes, there's some point to this line of questioning. Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt. Oh, okay. There he goes. Oh, it was a t-shirt. It's coming back to me. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath the jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Gasp. Please forgive me. Ah, so sad. Mir, you've made our client cry. Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for. Oh wait, what does it stand for? Stands for pussy. Like damn, Mia, going for the throat there. Doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
Oh, that was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Did I just help my opponent?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Oh, P for phony. That makes more sense. That was just my first thought. I was like, Mia's not. She's not that intense, though. I took some, but it's crazy. It's still can't answer any of these questions.
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? What a name for a drug, too.
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it. Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Your Honor! Oh, Jesus. I'd like you to take a look at the old photo from the crime scene.
Oh, he's holding it? What is this? Did he swallow the cold killer medicine? In the victim's hand, it's the Cold Killer X. Was that just to like get him to pass out or something? Objection! Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
Objection!
I forgot his voice was like that. Objection! Oh man. Oh, thank you, Monix. P is for Polly. Ugh, I miss Polly. Now that was the best. Now that was the best witness we ever had in this game. That was probably the most hype I ever got in this game was when we cross-examined Polly. That was so epic. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer
X belongs to. It says property of Phoenix Wright on the back.
P for Pfizer. Apparently he didn't get the vaccine since he's coughing all over the place.
Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What? Gasp.
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Mr. Wright.
Oh my god, is it a dying message? Order in the court!
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Was that the original photo? Very well, the court will accept them into the record. Crime photo 2, added to the court record. Cold Killer X, added to the court record.
Also, the victim's wristband was broken.
Let me look, I'm kind of curious. I guess maybe it was in the other hand, because it's not in this one, I don't think. Just trying to make sure nobody, like, whatchamacallit, like, placed it there afterwards, like a way to frame him. Oh, and you can kind of see the time, too, right? It's like 12. What's that, like 3? Yeah, 3. Yeah, so around like 3 o'clock-ish is when it happened. Okay.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Oh, never mind, it was broken. So it doesn't even matter. Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
Ugh. This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks! Oh, God! Thank you, Grossberg! Thank you for the help! I'll still simp for you, though, baby. Oh, man, you still got those G-cups, so, you know. Still be simping for you, but maybe stop talking about your hemorrhoids for a little bit. My buttocks, my hemorrhoids! Like, that was it. That was your help. Thank you. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so he agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. Oh, he was in the pharmacology department, so is he trying to become like a pharmacist? We talked for a bit and then around 3 o'clock we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. Dude, that is not doing anything. You might need to go to the doctor. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the previous testimony you gave. Oh, no, but I can't answer that. Too busy coughing. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You know, Phoenix definitely can't be judging any other witnesses for lying anymore since he did the same thing.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly found your current testimony to be any more credible.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Oh, he is. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. Why'd he call you? Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never! But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is, I hope I get to see her. Can we cross-examine her too? It's kind of embarrassing. She's my sweetheart. She's my sweetie bear. Oh God, what was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden.
Dahlia Hawthorne.
Why is he so cheesy? Oh my God, was that me when Tim and Edgeworth finally get together? I'll stop calling Edgeworth his sweetheart.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she'd met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see. He was in the pharmacology department, so we met at 2:45 behind that building. Oh yeah, and the clock did say 3. He said it was broken, but it seems like it wasn't, right? Oh, I guess it broke, like, after the death happened or whatever. I guess because of the electrocution or whatever. Thank you, Hazel P&G. My favorite Ace Attorney character is Pussy Wright. Anyways, enjoy the game, Weeby. I took your fan get advice and it's going well. See ya. Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited to hear about updates for it. Let me know how it comes along. That's so cool. And thanks for the donation. Appreciate you. Okay, let's press this. What's it, Mr. Swallow, who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. An alchemist, I see. I gotta admit, I was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and oh, what a weirdo! Mad scientist. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Oh, how fascinating! He sounds like he was quite the ambitious young man. What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details. About the timing of the meeting, I feel like it's probably gonna have to do with the timing of the meeting. Just because of the clock. I feel like Ace Attorney is really kind of big. And to that, like showing a picture and calling attention to like one part of it, but then you have to use the other part of it later. And thank you, Bless Bane. It's so sad Dahlia got between Doug and Phoenix. It's so sad. How could she do this? How could she? She's the true criminal here. I wonder, actually, it probably will be her that did the murder, now that I think about it. I guess we'll see. I feel like usually the first cases are just kind of like pretty short and like standalone, like 3 hours. But maybe we will get to see her later. It'd be kind of cool if we do. I feel like she probably is the one who did it, now that I think about it. About the time in the meeting. So are you absolutely certain that you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. They're all doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology students are always in the lab whipping up something. Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyways.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
Talked for a bit and then around 3 we split up, and that was when he died. Let me ask about the other thing. Okay, pharmacology department. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Weeby, why are you trying to accuse a girl boss? I don't know, man. She's the only suspect besides, what's his face? Who's this other guy again? Winston Payne? He's the only other person I can accuse of this. Oh, or Grossberg, but he would never, ever do that. Okay, sure. I don't know that much about it, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Oh, yeah, that's true. So I guess that's where the electrical shock thing came in? That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there's high voltage cables everywhere. Oh yeah, literally, so that is that cable that killed him. High voltage cables, accused the judge. Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. We talked for a bit, then split up around 3 o'clock. Okay, that did seem really important. So, what was it you were talking about? You know, that maybe we should hang out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking right. Y'all were fighting over your girl. That maybe we should hang out again sometime. Hang out again sometime. I wish that were true. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. Hold it! So you say you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. Yeah, I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 to 3 days. But I lost my bottle around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Okay, let's just keep pressing for now. It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? Yeah, I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anybody else know that you were taking the cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. Okay, I lost, it's totally Dahlia, isn't it? Oh, she totally took it from him to set it up. I bet that's what it is. But I lost my bottle around lunchtime. Yeah, literally lunchtime is when he said all of his friends would see it. And also, that's when they would have taken it to plant it later. But why did he go back? We still don't really have a good explanation for that. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always, yeah, oh, dude. I was totally here. Y'all trying to defend her in chat. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. I felt really sleepy after this last lunch she gave me, though. Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
He's such a little dork.
Yosh, why'd you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. Oh, God. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim, she puts like a cold strain in his food that she makes him. It's so weird that I've had a cold for the past I keep getting different strains of the cold. And I've had it for like the past 10 months now. The whole entire time I've been dating Dolly. It's so weird. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of death. Guys, if she's evil, I'm gonna like her even more, okay? So y'all don't have to defend her. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean? Look at me, I'm just a little guy.
Oh, no. I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
Humph. However, there's one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? That's true. Oh, thank you so much, Vault Soldier Boy, for gifting 5 memberships. Oh, that's exciting. And everybody who got a membership, you can check out, I think you should be able to join the Discord. I forgot exactly how you do that. I think I have instructions on my community tab. It's a little confusing, but follow along there, and it should tell you how to do it. And I hope you guys enjoy it if you end up joining. Don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is, You are correct, Your Honor.
So, how exactly was Mr. Swallowed killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Establish murder method. I think we can. I mean, I just click on the picture, right? I think so. I think so. Let's do it. Let's click on that picture. Establish murder method. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye. I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Humph. Of course I know that. Actually, I totally forgot. Oh, what was that again? Evidence? Can you define that? Can you use it in a sentence, please? Now then, Miss Faye, let's see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. Oh. Oh, god dang it. Maybe I don't have that quite yet. I want to click on the picture. Come on, let me click on it. Look, come on, you can see it. You can see it there, Judge. I feel like he's gonna be like, this is a picture. How did Phoenix kill him with a picture? I feel like sometimes they take this stuff like so literal when I present it, but screw it. We'll just do it anyways. Take that. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture, okay, cool. They're doing it that way. They're not gonna be super literal. This picture captures it quite well. What? But how did he kill her with a picture? But there's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon? The true murder weapon was the fact that he used a regular umbrella and not a drone umbrella. That's where you fucked up, man. That's where you fucked up. I don't care if they're not invented yet. I think I saw somebody, it might have been on the Reddit, they posted about a drone umbrella actually existing. Let's try this. Well, naturally, it's right here. That's... What? The electrical cord? Oh, god damn it. That's crazy. God dang. Is it really the umbrella? Was he holding the umbrella and then... It does seem like it's bent, so maybe he was holding it and then the cord comes down and then it hits him and electrocutes him through the umbrella. God dang it. That or I just need to click higher on this stupid thing. That's... Okay, cool. Okay, I thought I was being vague and generic, being like, what is that thing? I don't know. Is that a building? A sky? A picture? It's a severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember, the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. I do think the umbrella is important somehow. We'll see. So then the high voltage cable. Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man. What are you, like 30? Like Weeby?
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was...
What did he just jump up there? Hey man, hey Doug, I want to talk to you about Dolly. Let me try to cut it with my scissors right now so that it hits you. I feel like you would have to be like up in a high place to like cut it. How did she cut it now that I think about it? Because I'm convinced it's Dolly at this point. But she get like a crossbow from the other side of the building and she just like shot it with the crossbow and then her perfect aim allowed the cable to come down and shock him. That's it. The defendant. Achoo. Good defense. That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof.
Thank you, Vault Soldier Boy, for giving another membership. That's awesome.
Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean that The defendant's fingerprints were on something beside the medicine bottle. Okay.
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo.
Is fingerprints on the cable? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, that freaked me out. There's an ant on my screen. I was like, why is there an ant in this, in this picture right now? Sorry, little guy, let me kill you. Now I kind of feel bad. It freaked me out. I was like, why is there an ant crawling across the perimeter now? Did the ant do it?
As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, the leather holds fingerprints quite well.
Ah, you mean, okay, so on the jacket, he had fingerprints. They like pushed him or something?
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Gasp! Order, that's enough! I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us, we're doomed! Mr. Grossberg. Oh damn, look at his neck, dude. I don't know why. Almost looks like his like neck fat. It's kind of like, I don't know, kind of like folding over. I've never seen that before. I just noticed it. Mr. Grossberg. Oh God, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent. No further evidence. Come on, man. Is this what you hate right now? Because of this first stupid case, you were just so convinced he did it? No further evidence is required to convince me of the man's guilt. Your Honor, at this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. Here we go. Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye? Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down this verdict. But oh, wait. Is he trying to protect Dolly? Of course, that makes so much sense, because Phoenix is pretty good at problem solving, at least, you know, since we played as him in, like, the past, like, 2 games. So it makes sense if he's already, like, figured it out himself, but he's covering up for his sweetheart. He's such a simp. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be single. It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. What? Miss Faye.
Oh, he looks so serious now.
No matter what it is, you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end.
Objection! We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
Cough, cough! Wait a minute! Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened.
Objection! But I've already told you, I've already told you what happened. I've already gaslighted you into believing you did this murder, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further.
Cough!
Oh,
he's totally covering up for her. I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. The fact that Doug died or something. I skipped through it too fast. My bad. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's oh my God, something you need to know about that girl. She's fucking evil, mate. Stop it. Don't talk about her. Oh yeah. Don't talk about her like that. That's when the cord got cut. Wait, Dolly is in the chat. You got anything to say for yourself, Dahlia? What you just said, was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told he pushed him, but Dahlia totally cut the cord, right? Like right beforehand, the British guy's like, yeah, she's kind of crazy. She would like murdering animals and shit. I found it in her room. She had it all saved in her closet. She had this corpse girl shit in there too. Fucking wild, mate. Aren't you supposed to be British? Why are you saying mate? Yeah, I was afraid if I told the truth. Everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are, but we were like that before. Please give me one more chance to explain. Kanade kitty. She was doing Kanade RP online. She said she kinned this character called Kanade. It was kind of freaking me out. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, that's cute. It's kind of cute to see their friendship, you know, the beginnings of their friendship, and I guess why he had so much trust in her. Thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. Oh, it feels, oh my god. It feels, what the fuck? Feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem shit. Bro, you should just go to the bathroom or something. Like, walk around. What do you do to help with hemorrhoids? Just like shake it out or something, man. When I push the victim. Do British people also say mate? I thought that was more of an Australian thing. I feel like I'm also just only really good at doing Australian accents. Whenever I try to do British, I always feel like it turns Australian for whatever reason. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started getting worried, so I went back, but he was just lying there, dead.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow,
got that fucking name,
fell back and touched the electrical cable. He died from a shock, and that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation, and do y'all care at all about how the wire got cut and hit him? Nope, just me.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye. Yeah, it would be manslaughter, I think, technically. Just like a, accidental murder, even if it was. Like, it just magically did unhook right at that moment it hit him. Miss Faye, let me warn you right now. Or would it even be technically manslaughter? Because I feel like it would still be kind of like indirect almost in a way. Because he pushed him and then the cable hit him. You know what I mean? I feel like if he pushed him and then like he, knocked his head on something sharp and then he died, that would be manslaughter. Right? Right? I don't know. I don't really know much about court, I guess. Let me warn you right now, if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I think it would still be kind of like an accidental death, and maybe he would be charged for like assault or something. I intend to deliver my verdict without any further delay. Are we clear on that? But I guess in Ace Attorney, the only verdict is murder. You're either guilty of murder or not guilty of murder. Yes, Your Honor. Oh my god, not Kanade in chat. Y'all, Dahlia's mine. Oh my god, Dahlia x Kanade. What a beautiful, beautiful love. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that'll prove it. And he looks so cute. When I pushed the victim. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. Let me save again, just in case. Hold it! So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl, a baddie. Well, it's not her fault that she's kind of a baddie. Is that all? Yep. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself. She is, in fact, a baddie. Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please, don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyways, after he said that, I just... Thank you, Monix. I don't know much about court. Every lawyer in this game ever. Basically. I lost my temper and gave him a How dare you call her a bad girl? Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? I was like, it didn't seem like he got very much explanation out before he died. That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. Pushed him. I gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there was no severed cables anywhere to be seen. Right, okay, so she probably, I guess when he left, she cut it, then he came back for whatever reason, and then saw that he was dead. There was nothing like that at all.
But is it possible that you merely overlooked it?
Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll you over like a cheap asphalt. I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue with the testimony witness. Probably 3 o'clock, because that was when they split up. So I think, yeah, split at 3. Did they say, like, when his body was found? Okay, no, yeah, time of death was at 3. They split up right at 3. So I guess it was probably, like, right before. Yeah, okay, we'll just keep pressing. That moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. Oh, and that's why I went back. That makes sense. A loud noise. And what would you say what that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Oh, is that funny, Pain? You just gonna laugh at that? Objection! You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Okay. Ask for more details? Probably? Probably. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could it have been? Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Oh, okay. The umbrella cracking? I thought for sure it would be like the cable. I knew the umbrella was gonna be important. It just disappeared. That light shove really broke a gentle nudge, but somehow the umbrella broke in half. That's crazy. He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And that umbrella belonged to the victim. Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail. Kind of like the... okay, he's dead. Let's respect the dead at least, Phoenix. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye. What do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Well, of course it's important. I think, right? It's always important, usually. Usually it's important. Of course it's important. Oh, this is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, the cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. Yes, girl.
How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add to the... I don't know, I'm still thinking of freaking Grossberg every once in a while. Why was he talking about his hemorrhoids doing the Harlem Shake? I can't. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. Okay, after I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. I don't really know what I would do next to that. Give him a shove. Because I feel like I probably refute this one. I don't really know what I have. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. After you shoved the victim, did you leave the scene right away? I guess maybe I pressed that one again? It's kind of hard to know. I feel like sometimes you have to and sometimes you don't. Yeah, I did. I admit it. I was furious.
You left without even checking Mr. Swallow's condition.
Well, yeah. But like I said, I got worried about him later, okay? So that makes it okay. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Let me try to press this other one again, just in case. Cheap umbrella. Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, and you're certain of this. Yeah, it was right there. Oh, that's what it is. It was not underneath him. It was like all the way off to the side. Not so fast, Mr. Wright. You're wrong yet again. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it myself. You're gonna fucking push him down and then steal his umbrella? What a bully. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you mean he was passed out, so he wasn't using it anymore. I was wearing the sweater here. Oh my god. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time knitting the sweater for God. No wonder it's so fucking cheesy. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. Oh, my stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. I'm so sorry. Continue on with your testimony, witness. Okay, that's probably it. He fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. I'll save, but I think we're good. I think we're good. It's sweet, but it's also like, you're still taking some guy's umbrella. Like, you just fucking push this guy. He's allegedly unconscious to your knowledge, and then you're like, I'm just gonna fucking steal his umbrella too, so he can just lay out in the rain. Like, it seems, I don't know, man. I feel like in the sweater wet is not quite as serious as that. Okay, let's try this one. Objection! Why didn't you testify the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that?
And take another look at the crime scene. See that my witness is lying yet again. Murder is the second worst crime. Umbrella theft is the worst. He still needs to pay for that crime. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely right! The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell, in other words. After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive!
No! No!
Gonna lose his hair. Order, order, order! The victim, Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime.
Oh, it's already coming out. Now you see a little strand coming out. I want to present it as evidence immediately. Umbrella added to the court record, owned by the victim, found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Not playing with your hair anymore, buddy. According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
I know this is a matter of umbrella. I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
No!
This is so sad. I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Phoenix's testimony, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud sound when this happened. Okay. Well done, Mia! My hemorrhoids are now twerking in satisfaction. Can you please stop talking about your hemorrhoids? Back to flipping his hair. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through a cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Huh. Let me guess.
Oh, here she comes! Here she fucking comes!
I'm ready to see why everybody's simping so hard in chat. Let me guess, you have another witness.
Exactly! And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
Well, who is this witness? Oh, it is her! Yes, here we go. Here we freaking go.
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne, you don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene.
It's crazy, it's almost like she did it.
Scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What? Oh, God.
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Oh my God, this dumbass. Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. Me too, girly.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that? She's a man eating a banana. I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm excited to see her. I gotta figure out what voice to give her. Probably like a Kanade voice, honestly. I don't know, this bitch seems crazy. April 11th, district lobby, blah, blah, blah. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. Most witnesses lie at the stand. It's pretty normal, honestly. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy, you can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll cover for me, the love of my life. She'll save me. Bitch. This dumbass. Oh, girl, she's not gonna be saving you anytime soon. She's gonna be hitting on Mr. Payne, getting ready to kill him next. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean she's the love of my life? That's what. The love of your life. Huh. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Man, make it one more, make it dun dun. Dahlia and I, we first met about 8 months ago. Right here in this very courthouse. She was a witness to a different murder. What a coincidence. That's so crazy. I don't know why she's always witnesses to murders. Oh, God. Oh, she is very pretty, though. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyways, what is that chain? It's like a heart with a light in it. Oh, one day she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew that she was the one for me. Well, here, take a look at this. Oh, there it is. Oh, it looks like it's like got like a liquid and like a perfume or something. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol. This bitch. As a symbol of our love. She told me to drink it after I pushed what's his face. Probably has like cyanide in it or something. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this." So she gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. Bathwater! Her gamer girl bathwater. I'll bill you $10,000 later for it. Just hit me up later, Phoenix. Oh, God, it certainly is a little bottle, all right. It made me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Oh, Delulu. Small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day they met it. She shows it to... Why do I feel like it really is like cyanide in it or something? Anyways, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. I'm over this love shit that we have together, okay? Give it back. What a strange girl asking for a present back like... That's so weird, but she's still in love with me. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, It wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. Oh, was that her first day in court? Probably was. Yeah, it was, but how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in the courthouse. What's this, a newspaper clipping? Oh, she's totally involved in the... Yeah, totally involved in the case. She also had red stains all over her white dress. I didn't question it, though. I didn't question, you know, where she had just been. She said she'd been drinking some fruit punch, spilled it on herself. I figured that's gotta be it. Thank you, Vault Soldier Boy. This man Phoenix's drip stays unparalleled. It's all thanks to Dolly, the one, the only, giving him this crazy drip. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? Okay, she can try to like avenge the first case too. Newspaper clippings, an article from 8/28, almost 8 months ago. Can we read it? I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Oh yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. You will need me talking about my hemorrhoids every 5 minutes. I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Went by pretty fast, in my opinion. I guess maybe I can read it to try to see what exactly happened before. But I assume homegirl. I assume Girly Pop was also at that case and also murdered somebody there. Oh girl. Oh girl. Okay, I'm gonna grab a water really quickly. I will be right back. I meant to get it before the stream, but I forgot, and now I'm thirsty. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Weeby, I swear if you stop. No. We'll finish this out. I've only been streaming for like an hour and a half. Come on, when have I ever ended a stream this early? Okay, I think we're ready. I just need to get some water. Kind of hurts to do these voices sometimes. District Court, room number 2. Man, Payne's posture, so... Just like me for real. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Payne. Please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution oh god, Phoenix is gonna be so upset. Prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. She's so dainty.
Oh my no! Not the fucking butterflies!
What's with the stiff silence? Just a Disney princess. She just brings the butterflies with her to unleash everywhere around her to make sure she keeps up the nice, cool, you know, the perfect little angel Disney princess vibes. In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, this fucking bitch! I can't with the butterflies, and they're just always gonna be on stream. I feel like she's gonna kill them at some point once she starts imploding. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. I can send an image if you want. You have to see the full sprite. Just only look at the first image in the gallery. Okay, yeah, sure. Are you able to send it through here? You could probably tweet it or something to me as well if that's easier. Oh wow, I can heart super chats now too. That's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. But thanks for the donation. Appreciate ya. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. I can't believe he actually said that. But it's just kind of his thing.
Oh, then, witness, could you please state your full name?
God! Oh my god, she has impeccable riz. Don't worry, sweetie, there's no reason to be so nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Come on, Mia's pretty too.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all.
It was nothing. If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. That should be like a musical theater major. Like, I can break out into song too if you need. I can sing to the animals like a little Disney princess.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor's all mine. Well, we know who's milkshake. What the heck? Oh, girl. What is that reference? We know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Remember, wasn't that like a kind of a sexual innuendo too?
Sir? Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever's on your mind, sweetie. I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill it. Is that his nickname? Is that his nickname? Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it. Yes, yes, I can see why you'd say that. Okay, that's all the defense that Phoenix Wright needed. She's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. She should become a defense lawyer. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. What I witnessed? God, I cannot with this whole vibe she's got going on. How does she even get her scarf to do that, to like hover around her? Thank you, Monix. Who's Phoenix Wright? I only know Feeny Correcto. He's just a little Feeny. God. Oh, man. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Ducky, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, oh gosh, she still calls him Dougie too. Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. God. Maybe we should work with her. We should use her evilness to our advantage. Maybe we should.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth.
But I would never sell out my little Feeny. What's more than enough? That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. What do you mean by that? You just jealous of her Harmony and her young beauty? Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. You haven't changed. What? Oh, yeah, because she was in the previous trial, too. You haven't changed a bit, and you're gonna lose this case, too, bitch. Mia Faye.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes. We've met before, once. In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madam Faye. Madam? No one's grandma yet, girlie. What's it like being a washed-up old lady, Mia? You're almost as old as a Weeby. Thank you, bless Fate. I can just imagine Edge, Wood, Earth teasing Phoenix so bad for this when they're catching up with each other in the present. I was like thinking about this. There's got to be like some fanfics or like some fan art of like Edgeworth and Phoenix, with Phoenix just being like super fucking cheesy. Sewing him a little sweater with E and a heart around it. What would he? I think he probably would call Edgeworth edgy, right? I can see it. I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. Thanks for the no, appreciate you. What I witnessed.
I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after the class was over.
Hold it! Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright is in the art department. Oh, he's in the art department? If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese Senryu poetry.
Oh, how wonderful! It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend.
Are you roasting me right now? That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis.
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk back through that area.
Oh, yes, I see. Oh, art major, law minor. That's what it was. I think he did mention earlier, right, that he was like a minor in, whatchamacallit? Minor in law when he talked about being in the courthouse. I think I kind of just like missed it a little bit. When I went into the courtroom, I always walked through the front doors. How else would you enter? Teleportation? Thank you, Cooper Butter. Hey, Weeby, I sent you a super chat last stream about DMing you for something I made for you. Just letting you know, now I sent a DM on Twitter. Oh yeah, did I miss that? Or... Well, I'll check it out. I'll look at my DMs on Twitter, and I'll look at it there. Thank you so much for sending that. I appreciate it, and thanks for the donation, too. Oh, wait, oopsie. Let me, I didn't mean to skip through that.
Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building.
Hold it! So who is this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry, Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
You can see like his, it's like under eye bags. That's what led to it, having to date her. So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyways? What? Girl, are you? Oh no. She's one of the, girl, she's just asking you a question.
How could you be so mean? How could you ask me things? I would never.
Oh, girl. How dare you? How dare you accuse me of eavesdropping?
I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and undefined like you.
That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level! Why am I being demonized here? Please go on. What did you see next? Oh my god, this girl.
Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and collapsed.
Hold it! Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yeah. Yeah.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did such a thing to Dougie.
If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge. Oh my god, am I literally gonna lose points for pressing her too much? How dare you question the witness on the witness stand? How much do you think I could sell her tears for? Instead of the bathwater, she sells her tears. That's what Phoenix had. So what should I do about her testimony? Let's press this bitch, come on. Oh, damn it, no, I didn't mean, okay, suppose statement works now, damn it. Hold on, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Very well, young lady, proceed. No, I wanna press her. Dougie got all wobbly and collapsed. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
It's a control, I think. I can't remember how you, okay. Show, oh, okay, so... do I have anything to show a contradiction now? Actually, do I? Now that I think about it, it seems kind of like more definitive. Let's try. Feeble eyes are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never.
Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness, to blue badger the witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting.
Please don't glare at me like that! I'm just doing my job!
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. Oh yeah, that's true. I kind of forgot about that. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw. Stop bullying the bride.
Yes, Your Honor, I will if you don't mind. I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. I'm kind of surprised she didn't sell out Phoenix immediately, to be honest.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Ducky.
Why are you still giving pet names to your ex-boyfriend too, girl? You didn't see it. Your dead ex-boyfriend, I might add.
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground. At that time, there was only 2 of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow. Yeah, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear...
You didn't hear anything unusual, girl? Does that mean you were eavesdropping, girl? Does that mean you were lying earlier? Oh, we got her. We got her! And thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. Okay, I sent a tweet with Dahlia's full body shot. Oh yeah, I want to see. I need to see the Dahlia drip. I'll check it out. I guess I could also just check it out now if I wanted to. If y'all want to see my reaction to it. The full Dahlia drip. This is very important to the lore. Oh wait, I just saw it a second ago. Where'd it go? I just saw it and then it kind of disappeared for whatever reason. And she looked pretty though. She looked good though. Where'd it go? Why did it disappear? Freaking Twitter, dude. Twitter just is not good anymore. I feel like ever since Elon took over, Twitter's just been kind of poo-poo. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Yeah, the dress looks nice from what I did see of it. I don't know why Twitter just like... I don't know, my notifications got all weird. Maybe I need to update it or something. Oh, give me a break!
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh. Jesus. Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Can I get a recording of you saying that? Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Jesus Christ.
I went to go find some other students and they called the authorities.
When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yeah, they're all very fond of their drugs. You know, they just run a small little meth lab in the corner there. It's no big deal.
Please, try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
The students knew what was going on. That's weird. Yeah, press for more details. But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Like, yeah, finally that British wannabe's dead! Woo! Finally won't have to hear any more Doctor Who quotes in class anymore, thank God! Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
So the students called the police. They were too busy celebrating. Yeah, I was so panicked.
Yes, well anyone would have been, my dear. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Let me press that last one again. He's place, blah blah blah. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed him because I'm just a little girl. I didn't see nothing. To find, okay, I want to read through this part because you mentioned there's an obvious lie. Oh yeah, I didn't actually read through. I want to read through this. Murder in the courthouse. Very little information is being disclosed at this time since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, oh yeah, of course. Okay, the courthouse is said to have been a lawyer. Okay, wow, so literally a lawyer was killed? However, the police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who is sitting with the victim. Jesus Christ. This girl! How many people have you murdered, girly pop? Okay, there was a loud sound. What happened? Broken umbrella. We'll see. The dress, the scarf, the sandals, the heels. Great look. She is slang in both ways. When you say students, you mean the pharmacology students. Yeah, they're all very fond of their drugs. Stay on topic. Lab's correct. I was planning to do it, but I'm not going. 10 students came around in the building. Somehow they all seem to know what was going on. Yeah, like how the hell did they know what was going on? How could the students have known what was going on? Don't know for sure they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students. So the students called the police? Yeah, I was just so panicked. Yes, well, you want to be my dear. That girl, wasn't she the one initially who was said to have called the police? Or, no, I think it was always the students. Just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. It's gotta be it. Okay, I'm gonna have to dig deep to find the contradiction in this one. Okay, I feel like I probably do that one. I'm not totally sure, though. So other students, and they called the authorities. Oh yeah, my attorney's badge. I haven't shown that yet. Cause of death, fatal electric shock. Crime took place behind an IVU building. Stopped the time of the death. Found clutched. Owned. Found near an electrical pole at the crime scene. Victim fell on top of the umbrella. It was loud sound when it happened. Small bottle. I'm not really sure. Wouldn't be, the profiles. My superior head. Client, 3rd-year student, has a cold. Victim, 4th-year pharmacology. Girlfriend, dated the victim. Prosecutor. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Maybe it's not that last one. Dig deep to find the contradiction. I need to go to Feeney's place. Feeney and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Actually didn't see the moment. I didn't think they were fighting. I didn't hear anything unusual either. Oh, wait. She didn't hear anything unusual. She should have heard the umbrella cracking, though, right? Oh, yeah. Fell on top of the umbrella. There was a loud sound when it happened. Okay, I think that's it. I'll save, just in case, though. I think so. Yeah. Objection! You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? Yeah, that's why I was very relaxed. Looking around the scenery around me, the butterflies that are always around me. Oh, I like it. Instead of like I love they always have that. I forgot what Phoenix is. I remember Karma's was like the she's got the bang sweep. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. Oh yeah, she's rocking the side bangs, just like me, girl. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear the noise as well?
Objection! Stop bullying her! Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
Objection! But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. Ah! Gasp. May I have a moment to answer? By all means. I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I'm deaf. Oh, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to lit up, but it seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his, she's just talking about like if Thor making it rain. It seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the skies continue to flash and rumble. What a poet. Thunder and lightning. I guess she is a lit major. Yeah, I'm afraid the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Oh, yes. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there isn't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a second, Mia, that testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. She didn't hear anything. She was listening to music. There was lightning. I don't know, yeah, if it was really established that there was lightning before. Or I was like, it could have been the umbrella that got struck, right? Or he just got struck by lightning. Nobody did it. I kind of want to do that. Your Honor, there was a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. I'm trying to stare lovingly at my new girl. Yes, Your Honor. Anyways, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died by being hit by a bolt of lightning? It's like all this time I've just been like accusing Dahlia, and he actually just got struck by some lightning, and it was completely had nothing to do with her. I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyways? The entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray bolt. I don't know if this is actually a good line to go in, because, you know, Dahlia does seem pretty evil. And I feel like these cases usually do end with murder, but we'll see. I like the confidence, Queen. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was accidentally accidental? All right, you did it, Mia. And I'll be taking that not guilty now if you don't.
Do you ever think that maybe Mr. Wright is actually the god of lightning and had him struck down? Ha! I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day.
The Dahlia was just lying again?
On that day at the location.
What? I guess you could have seen it from like farther away.
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to the case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden around 3 p.m. that day.
Oh. Okay. So wait. Okay, wait, no. So yeah, it was from the cord breaking and then electrocuting her, and then the power went out, I guess, because the, loose cable or whatever. Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely! They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly, in other words. The victim died as a result of touching the severed...
Okay, he kind of gagged me here. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of gagged, he kind of served.
According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
The student's testimony added to the court record. However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed... I don't know. Do I have any thoughts? What did this say again? Old power cable broke due to some sort of impact. Somebody threw the Cold Killer X at it. I don't know. They said it was old, right? Your Honor, I do not. No thoughts, head empty. Head empty, Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Okay, girl. Okay, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the... Oh, you can do who? Well, I know what I'm saying if there's a who. I know who I'm accusing. I feel like this is too early for it. And he's probably gonna get mad and be like, oh no, can't be my precious baby. She's so cute and sweet and kawaii. But we're gonna try it anyways. Screw you, Dahlia. This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor.
I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
Oh, that was one of your best lines, yes!
Suck up. Oh, ouch, that was hard. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Well then, let's hear it. Did I actually not lose any points? Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? God dang it. I don't actually know. The umbrella? Did somebody use the umbrella? Found near. I feel like I could see somebody using the umbrella to do it. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. We'll try it. This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor.
Okay, nope. What caused the cable to snap? Okay. I kind of zoned out a little bit before they got to this part too, so I'm like, not totally sure. Crime took place behind the building. Stopped. Clutched the victim's hand. They really throw the cold killer eggs. Oh wait, it was the butterflies. She sent her little butterflies to go break the cable. That's what it was. It does say who though, so I'm like, could it have been Doug who did it somehow? Maybe? I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, I'm gonna try him. Nope. 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 God dang it. I'm just gonna go through all the evidence. Thank God I'm not getting punished for this for some reason. Fuck it, let's try the pill bottle. What? Who is it? What is it? Okay, maybe I need a hint from the chat. Okay. Not the pill bottle. Oh shit. I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't mean to click that. I don't know what I clicked that time. My bad. Okay. Please try to give me 10 more chances. I think I actually pressed the autopsy report. My bad. It wouldn't be Phoenix, right? Burning the kitchen. Yeah. Okay. The only thing I really see in here is the umbrella, though. Somebody say to check the pictures again. Hint, it's the badge. Thank you. God bless. Did I choose the Cold Killer X thing yet? I don't know if it really would have done that. Phoenix's gentle shove. Yeah, that was it. That was it. I already did that one. Did I do Cold Killer X? I can't even remember. Y'all are such liars. Y'all are such freaking liars. Date and time of death. Okay, maybe it was Phoenix. I think he's like the only thing that I haven't chosen yet, right? Was it Grossberg? Okay, we'll try Phoenix. Okay, it actually is. Okay, this doesn't seem very good. This doesn't seem very good for our defense. Your Honors, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. This kind of seems like he did it, didn't he? The defense's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that the lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Okay.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. And it was the very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
She's saying, like, specifically it caused the blackout, not the electrocution, though. Objection! That's not what I said! I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella. It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into the pole. Okay. As a result of... Okay, so that's... Because remember I mentioned that, like, the umbrella was next to the electrical pole. I wasn't really sure what exactly the importance of that was. So he pushed him at the electrical pole, and then later, you know, the other stuff happened because he got up and moved. It was the impact that caused the cable to break. Well, that makes sense. Then the victim was electrocuted. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. The victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here.
Oh no!
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Someone else who was at the crime scene in a pretty pink dress and has butterflies around her. Order! Order of the court! The lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them. It's true, the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it.
Mr. Judge, sir, can I, like, say... I didn't want to say this, but, like, Phoenix is totally guilty. The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. That's crazy.
What? What the...
Please, just once more. May I please testify one more time? Please, Mr. Judge. God, she's so brave. Look at her.
Of course, it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your testimony. This is it. Okay, is it the final thing? She's finally starting to show her true colors. Yeah, she's totally about to finally throw Phoenix under the bus. What I Witnessed, Part 2.
The truth is... Oh, girl! Feeny pushed him. Girl, you said you didn't even see him push him in the first place. She was like, he just fell from some strong wind all of a sudden. Feeny pushed him twice. Girl, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his... She's got this whole, like, soap opera going on now. This whole soap opera plot that she was thinking up on the side while we were, you know, debating. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. He reached out to me, and I put my hand to him, but then it was too late. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. Just another gentle push. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute. Girl.
Oh, I see no reason to doubt this testimony. She's been so truthful so far. So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny. I just have to tell the judge.
I want to see Phoenix's response to this. What the fuck?
Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Oh my god, this girl. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
What I Witnessed, Part 2. This bitch is making stuff up.
This girl. Okay. Let me save before I start cross-examining. I like how she just totally made some stuff up. I guess she thought she'd get away with, like, doing the innocent, kind of like subtly leading them to suspect Phoenix, but now she's like, okay, I'm just gonna have to straight up lie.
Feeny pushed him twice.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court.
I was a bad girl. I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes?
Would you please forgive Widow Omi? I hate this girl.
Of course Seymour, what you did is called perjury. Oh, come now, it's just a little white lie. We don't know what perjury is in this game, come on. Well, forget it this time. Please be more careful from now on, all right?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Oh, the judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl. Oh my god, the first time... Oh wait, beware your honor. Press Dahlia's claim that Feedy pushed him twice. Hey, I got an award for that. The first time was in the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole.
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp.
Oh, imp? When he wants to be. Oh, really?
An immediate murder professional? But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad. You know, I don't want to say it, but there was a few times, you know, I was scared for my safety.
So start making up stuff. Yes, he sounds, oh my god, sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. Oh yeah, right, have you seen him? He's such a little goober.
Kentucky tried his best to run away from him.
So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to the music on your headphones while you watched the scene unfold.
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness. I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them? What? Cheer them on? What do you mean by that? I like how me and Mia are on the same page.
Well, I wished the best for them both, and they would each give the fight their all.
That's... Oh my god.
I was gonna reward my necklace to whoever lived.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
What happened after that? But Feeny caught up and crashed him from behind.
That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, there were also prints found on the back of his leather jacket.
Well, no, there weren't. Madam Faye, may I suggest you listen a little more? Can I suggest you to clean out your ear holes? I know you're like so old, but like, come on, can you just like, do that for a little bit? I said we crashed him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any points behind in that case, would he?
Oh god. Mia's like, can I die now?
The cable snapping and Ducky being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
I actually don't think that technically adds up, right? Because, I think it said something... What was it? Okay, cable broke due to some sort of impact on 4/9 at 5:55 p.m. This all happened in the span of a minute. It would technically mean I don't know if it's like probably nitpicking, but he would have died at like 2:56, not 3 p.m., which is what his clock said earlier. Because it says exactly like, yeah, you know, past 3, like maybe like 3:01 or something, that the clock stopped. A little bit, maybe? I don't know. It says 3, that's all I know. So I feel like it's not super accurate. It might be this one that we have to press. Jackson witnessed the moment the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my wool eyes away. That's understandable.
Yes, indeed, it would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lies, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia. I think that's the closest I can find to a hole in her testimony. Here's now Dougie being electrocuted. It all happened within 1 minute. Okay, we'll try that one. Yeah, 5:55 p.m. Objection! That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please I mean, it's not like the judge even cares when she lies anyways. They're like, oh, that's okay. I forgive you, sweetie. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yeah. Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye. Can you think for a second? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 5:55 p.m. Oh, no!
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? What does her name mean now that I think about it? Because the names always mean something, right? Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm trying to think. There's usually like a pun of some sort, right? Ah! The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. Gasp! Order in the court! What's this all about?
This is nonsense! The real murderer! Would the real murderer be this uwu? This adorable? This kawaii?
You can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Again! Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow, only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? Who could it be? God, I cannot wait to finally have it revealed. God, I just have no idea who could have done this. And thank you, Fallen Redditor. Every rose has its hawthorns. Oh, is that it? Dahlia is a flower too. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's probably what it is then. Thanks for letting me know. Miss Faye! Is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready. Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Surely. Surely we got it right, but just in case I'm safe. Think carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. It's like in a plot twist. It's like actually Grossberg who did it. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer? It is Phoenix Wright. That'd be funny. Okay. Take that. It can only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How could you?
Objection! The defense is grasping at straws!
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? What were you even listening to? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Oh my god, Dahlia in chat. Why, Weeby? Why? It has to be Maximilian Galactica. Dude, okay, if he was a subject, if he was a profile I could click on, I would have done it to him, okay? I would have. Order, Miss Faye. What? I mean, why? That is to say, Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Miss Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Ow! The hurricane. Oh no, my butterflies. How could you say something so mean, Miss Faye? I didn't do anything. Miss Faye, this is a very serious... Oh! Phoenix, it's time to shut... Oh, God. Please don't defend her. Please don't. Please. For the love of God, Phoenix, don't defend her. Please. I'll go to jail for my sweetie pie. Please, God. Your Honor, please. I have something I want to say. Achoo! You! What is it? Please. Please strike everything... Fucking sip. Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Why is Phoenix the chat right now simping for Dolly? Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man. Oh no! Achoo, achoo! Leave my dolly alone, chew cough. Oh, my boy. Sigh, that boy. He's got himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot we needed that. Report the incident 8 months ago. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Let me go ahead and read it before I forget to do that. Report the incident 8 months ago. Local district courthouse, cafeteria, date time, August 27th. Victim, Diego Armando, age 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19. Armando ingested oh, it's totally that fucking necklace she has. I knew there was poison in there while interviewing the she just and she gave it to Phoenix being like, it's for my love. But it was actually like to accuse him of murder. Probably as like a backup, you know what I mean? Like, so because Phoenix was there too at the crime scene, so just like a backup if somebody did happen to find out where the poison came from, you know, Phoenix was wearing it. The interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Oh my god, I wonder if she was planning on poisoning Phoenix and that's why she wanted the vial back. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You'd better take a good look at it. It, details how you can. Oh, that's sad. That was her boyfriend, Diego? Aw. Well, I'm glad she gets to get revenge on this chick now after all the time. Details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Aw, man, that's so sad. At least she's hopefully with him in heaven now. I was like, this is making me so sad that, like, Mia died, too. She died so young, but hopefully she's in heaven with Diego now. Man, that's so sad. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, that is, May I interrupt you for a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Oh, don't worry, my dear. I have the situation. Well, don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Snivel, why'd she even kill him? Like, what was the point? She just bloodthirsty all the time.
That is, go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix. The second crime, just tried to pin on Phoenix.
Objection! I told you that you should let me handle this. Wait, let me get another vial so I can put some of my tears in there.
Her tears are poison. That's how evil she is.
Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for a little old maid bear. I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. Just in a really ooh-woo way. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, why was she in the courthouse in the first place? Probably for a different, for a different crime she committed. And then the same day, the two of them accidentally met. I can't believe she gave the poison to Phoenix. Oh man, he's out here defending her like a dumbass. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony for Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony about what? Not Dahlia in chat. Weeby. How could you think I'm guilty, Weeby? That's so crazy. Further testimony about what? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Very well, then. The court grants the defense's request. I guess she could have won the necklace back to be like, oh my god, when I was in a cafeteria when Diego died, I found his necklace, or I met this guy who was wearing this necklace. I think he might have killed him. Very well then, the court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on just for a little bit?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. Every rose has its thorn. Is that the Billy Ray Cyrus song, or am I confusing it? Or is that just a saying?
I first met my darling Feeny about 8 months ago.
He looks so... he just looks so head empty in this shot, too.
It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so wubby, lovey-wubby. We literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Like that old lady over there, she's so mad.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court. And now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her!
How I met my Feeny. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
Let's just question. Let's just keep pressing her, baby. So until that time you had been dating Doug Swallow.
Yeah, I'm a real fool.
I know, did she cheat on Doug? I was wondering, because like they had been dating, and then she just started dating like Phoenix immediately after. I kind of wonder if she did cheat, or like she met Phoenix while they were still dating. It was like, a cheater and a murderer. I can forgive you for a murder, but not for cheating on Dougie.
Letting my emotions change so quickly. I'm ashamed of myself.
No, not at all! Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle. We got so much in common! Maybe you should look for a different line of work. Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict, somehow. That's why some people also call him the Great Judge Eni.
It's like we're destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. I found him and I was like, wow, he's so stupid. This guy will totally take my poison and wear it around his neck.
The courthouse reading room, that's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's true, Madam Faye. That's not true, Madam Faye. After all, Feeny was. Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I want to see Phoenix do some art.
I want to see a portrait of Edgeworth. Come on, Feeny.
I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you, if this has nothing to do with Mr. Can you just let me get to the point? You have to remember, the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. I'm gonna keep pressing. I know you got a point, girl. I don't know what it is, but I believe in you. I do also, like, yeah, what was the point of her being there? I assumed that she was there for the previous case. Yeah. So it is important, because we gotta convict her of that case, too. Keep pressing. Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue with her testimony. Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courtroom reading room?
If it pleases your honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courtroom to do some...
A paper on being guilty, more like it. You're writing a paper on what?
On the relationship between modern thin-brew poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh, that sounds like a fascinating research idea. You must have got an A+ on that paper.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
I never really understood IQs, to be honest. Or like, if they're good or not. I guess people could tell me in the chat if these are actually good, if this is actually good poetry or not. It doesn't really seem that good to me, but I don't really know much about it. Again with the midlife crisis stuff. I feel like she was kind of making fun of the judge when she gives it to. Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
I know, I'm just figuring out where to use it.
This moment, I kind of want to keep pressing her because she's so fun. She's so fun to read for. Her dialogue's pretty funny, just with how, like,
I don't know, evil, but like, ooh,
who she's being. The moment her eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he looks... Oh, how dare you? He just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Perhaps to an old lady like you, a washed-up old hag like you, maybe. But to me, Feeny is handsome. Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet... Excuse you, Mia! Excuse you! I hope Phoenix isn't here to hear this. He's a dime a dozen.
Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning.
Phoenix, can we stop talking how average I am, please? Please, it's hurting my feelings.
If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked.
He's telling the truth. It was truly, truly shocking.
Beautiful mushroom, growing tall in the darkness. It comes from Countdown.
Okay, no, she's just fucking with us now.
It comes from Countdown.
Am I supposed to be the...
Yeah, you're supposed to be the mushroom. That's the poem that best describes how I...
Okay, maybe he's supposed to be the mushroom from the cow dung.
That poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeny. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
Oh, and I don't get to press the line about jealousy, about how she was like, everybody just thinks we're so cute. We're just so cute. We make people sick. Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow?
No, none at all. We parted ways on very good terms.
But that can't be.
Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup.
Are you investigating a breakup? What is this?
Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way.
So the victim wanted to break up with her. Press further. So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you?
Well, you see... What a cruel thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I've never once considered...
Okay. Oh yeah. Sure.
Never once considered leaving my wife.
No one cares, Mr. Payne. She didn't deny it. That must mean Doug Swallow must have been through her little act. Must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature. Listen to me, Mia. That woman has the judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony. Okay.
I first met my darling Feeny and they were destined. Kind of smart house to do paper for the...
Fucking girl, dude. Oh yeah, I can probably use that evidence where it mentioned that she was, you know, she witnessed the other crime or whatever, right? I think so. I think it was this one that mentioned her by name. Oh, no. This one didn't mention her by name. Maybe it was the police report that did. I feel like one of these mentioned her by name. Yeah, this one. Okay, so yeah. They were pushing this pretty hard, so I figured it was probably this one. Objection! Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy, and she just seemed to be right next to it, yet again. Crazy how that happens.
Another tragedy.
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in the report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Darling, my little Dahlia? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eyes, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Gasp. Order, not my sweet pea. This is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest, that's where it is. The loveliest rose can hide a thorn. Every rose has its thorn.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true, about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me just because I'm so pretty, you know. Yes, express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth, but I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months. God, this must be so hard for you to say.
I see. Well, I believe her now. Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart. Oh, yeah. And my buttocks. I know you like that, Weeby. You love my buttocks, even with the hemorrhoids. Can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. That is so true, bestie. You're really making it hard to simp for you anymore, Grossberg. I was alone in this. I was alone in this. And now I may have to leave as well. No, I'm just kidding. I still love Grossberg.
I met the Larry who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened.
Oh, Diego probably... Well, no. Why was she talking to a lawyer in the first place? From another case? He found out she murdered in that case, and then she covered up this one, and then she's gonna blame this new one on Phoenix to, you know, keep it going.
From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. Well, I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Oh! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. Grossberg's kind of nice, too. I feel like I couldn't really tell what his personality was from the previous games, but he's been pretty supportive. You know, besides talking about his, talking about his hemorrhoids all the time, he's been pretty chill dude. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
Cross-examination. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something.
Yeah, what did you have to discuss, Girly Pop? Was it a different case? What were you talking about with the defense attorney?
You see, that's confidential. I may have been the main suspect in another case that happened 8 months prior to that one. We don't talk about that.
According to the report, you're being interviewed Yep! Interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why are you involved in so many freaking cases, Girly Pop? Why don't you tell us all about what that incident was?
I'm just so unlucky. That has absolutely nothing to do with this case at all.
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record. You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Just a Virgo, you know.
Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you.
Oh, he's so embarrassing.
I like to think that Edgeworth is just like in the audience like, oh God, how embarrassing. You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please.
Oh, those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons.
I left my seat for this is so crazy. Every time you leave, something just happens.
How long were you gone?
I've already answered all these questions through the police, but if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
And where did you go during that stretch of time? Using the toilet? What are you saying, Miss Faye? She doesn't poop. She's too beautiful to take a dump. Toilet,
He really is. What a fucking simp.
My perfect little Dolly doesn't poop. She told me and I believe her, damn it. She would never lie about this. Oh God, I'm crying. Okay, so make sure I didn't mess up my lipstick. Kind of moved it for a second. You heard the defendant. You heard her, Miss Faye. She doesn't poop. Better luck next time, you bitch.
Oh, Feeny, please. The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained, Miss Hawthorne. Please continue your testimony.
From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that's lethal in just 2 teaspoons.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drop says it's 1/2 fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. I'm so sad. Not only that, I heard it was a poison of a very special kind.
I mean, I'm curious to find out what this poison is. A special kind of poison, how so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
How do you know so much about it? Oh, and where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry, all I know is what I overheard the police saying. So you were eavesdropping again, but I thought you were too pure and innocent to do that. They say something about using advanced chemical process to purify it.
Chemical process? Did you have a boyfriend in the pharmaceutical department too that made this poison for her? Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive. The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? Yeah, I think it probably is from the pharmaceutical department. That makes sense, because they were talking earlier about all these weird little lab experiments they do there, you know?
So you see, I'm innocent. I don't even know where I get poison like that.
That's the reason why they didn't arrest you, because no one could show how you've gotten the poison.
I think that's a clever reason, Madam Faye. She's right, and I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
Oh, actually, wasn't, what's-his-face a, pharmaceutical major? Yeah, he probably made the poison. Ah, damn.
She's like, hey, Dougie Wuggy, can I please get a poison from you, sweetie?
I'm not gonna question why my angel baby cakes needs a poison, so I guess I'll just make it.
She's right, and I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. And that's why he knew that she was evil, because he was like, you know what, maybe it was weird that I made her a poison. Why'd she want that in the first place? Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great, now, just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things?
I met the wire who was poisoned to discuss. Let me see for a moment from what I heard.
It's a special poison. I don't even know where to get a poison like that. Okay. I know it's from a pharmaceutical. I know it's definitely from what's-his-face, but I don't know if there's something better that would, like, prove it. I feel like maybe just putting his profile. But I can't tell if it's too big of, like, a leap, you know what I mean? The victim found broken near electrical pole. Yeah, they were saying, yeah, like, the size of it's, like, perfectly matches the size of this, too. Victim's watch, stop time of death, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll just try profile. Because the farm looks... I think it's... Okay, we'll see. Objection! You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. Yeah, that makes sense why she wanted to kill him, too, if he was going to rat her out for the other case. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. Yeah, I think Phoenix was, like, specifically talking about his lab being, like, creepy and weird. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this very table, you.
No! Not the wind.
Man, the butterflies would be so disappointed when they find out she's guilty. Order, 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 could it be?
That's nothing but a baseless accusation. May I say something, Madam Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of, oh, here we go, some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof of that.
Proof? Oh, damn it. I forgot. I'm a lawyer. I have to show proof. Provide some evidence, or you have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia. So she, I guess, fed him the poison, then went to meet with Phoenix right afterwards, gave him the necklace, and then got interrogated by the police, right? Something like that. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. You're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder. Then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? Oh yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can really do besides the necklace. Fuck it! Take that! You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? The music was still going, so I got scared for a second. And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. Be kind of funny if Phoenix objects from the audience. Objection! She would never do that!
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice.
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
What? But that's a symbol of my love.
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. Yeah, you should try to drink some, Judge.
You should try that.
So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witnesses met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. Oh my god, wait, is Weeby getting through this case without losing life? I definitely should have lost life during that one part. There was like that one thing, whatchamacallit? There was that one part that I could not get right. Oh yeah, about like who broke the cable about Phoenix, but for whatever reason it didn't punish me, so... We'll just take that as a win. We'll take this as a perfect run. I'll take that. The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love. Oh, thank you so much, David. 4 years and 2 months. Boss, thanks so much for being a member for so long. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I know you love this game too, so I hope you're excited for me to play it. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What, are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? Why don't you try to drink some, Judge? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, would find a trace amount. I guess you could have just poured it out afterwards.
No! Oh, wow!
Order! Order in the court! Oh my god, he didn't do it! On behalf of Dolly, I object! Baby's first objection. Did he object earlier? I don't think so.
Mr. Wright, control yourself!
I won't let you bully her like this! Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, this is embarrassing, please. Why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her! He just needs to see her break down, dude. He needs to see the breakdown, then he'll be cured. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date, damn, want to date a nobody, loser, average Joe like you? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. I must be just super fucking handsome, man. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is she's madly in love with you. I'm dead. I'm dead. You know what I was kind of thinking about? I feel like a lot of like the Human Vox fan art I've seen kind of does look like Phoenix. And he's almost won like the Has-Been Hotel sexy poll on Twitter that I saw. So I don't know, maybe it's just not your vibe, Mia, but maybe he is. Maybe he is the GOAT. Madly in love with you because of the necklace to keep you quiet. Probably to keep you quiet, right? Naturally, it's to keep you quiet. What? To keep me quiet? Keep me quiet about what? Well, okay. Okay, there goes my perfect streak. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. I knew it was one of these. Quiet about the murder? Whatever. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace. Back there in the waiting room. You said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Oh man, they're so obviously suspicious. What a strange girl asking for a present back to life like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence. Excuse me. Of her crime. Excuse me. Oh man, I'm catching it from Phoenix. I kind of do feel like I might have like a little bit of a cold. And that's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying! But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met like a dumbass. Quick, take this prescription of Cold Killer X. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a... Eek! Oh no! Mia, are you alright? Ah, the defendant, he's getting away! Bailiff, hurry after him! Oh no! He's having it break down! Oh my god. Who is his little friend? Larry? Yeah, Larry Butts. I'm starting to see why they're friends now. I'm kind of starting to see how they became friends. I always thought Larry was such a like, I don't know, loser or kind of dork compared to Phoenix. But now I see they had a lot in common before. Mia, are you alright? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no, what is it? The bottle necklace, Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone! What? That's terrible! Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy, that's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Oh my god, he is such a little stupid face. Well, I think she's innocent, right? We all agree? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of court. I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, the difference is Phoenix actually matures, but Larry does not. Yeah, that's true. What did you do with the bottle necklace? He's a loser, baby, a loser. Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's okay, just give me back the necklace. Any fan art of Phoenix and Larry singing that to each other. Bro, you know that held poison in it, right? Right? I ate it. What? You what now? You ate it? It was too big to swallow. What the fuck? Was it made of like glass or something? had to chew on it a little bit first, but yeah. Oh god, it hurts! I can feel the glass shards going down my throat! What is he doing now? Oh my god! Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial! Oh, he ate. He definitely ate. He ate something. He eated it. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
Oh. Oh, now we'll see if he doesn't die. That did not have poison in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us.
Girl dinner. That's boy dinner. Excuse you. Don't erase Phoenixes. Thank you, Steffi Kelsey. Welcome to Kinjo Cole. Appreciate you for joining yet again.
Seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case just for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive.
There's like a trace amount though this time. Because I think they thought she like poured it out or washed it or whatever.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem. Come on, Phoenix, you gotta die for us. Do it for the case, come on. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place as much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. He's like, oh no, I got some tea for her earlier. Oh god, I think there was poison in that shit. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough! Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand.
Love how they're like, you're such a rookie, me. You're such a noob, such a loser. You're so young and naive, but also you're an old hag compared to, what's-her-face, Dolly.
When the court of law, evidence is everything. Ugh! Even after I prove so much, is she going to get away with everything? I cannot believe he ate. He freaking ate the bottle. Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Here we go. Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day. The day I met Doug Swallow. Oh, that's why his name's Swallow, because he made the poison that the other guy swallowed. That girl, you shouldn't be seeing her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your own sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. There it is. Okay, I guess you could have just, stolen it from his lab. Didn't actually have him make it. But I guess still, that makes his name a little less funny, though, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. He knows she's poison. She's feeding him poison. Choking on the banana, didn't taste the swallow. Nice. Poison. The same thing happened 8 months ago. I was singing Loser Baby, and I didn't even remember to sing Poison. What kind of has-been fan am I? A drug sample was stolen. The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. Okay, so she got a new thing of poison. She came to the lab that time, too. It could only have been her. That girl's a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Oh, Phoenix, what a simp. Now the poison, you're feeding me poison. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There is one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. Oh. And she was there. Dolly was right there. she was, oh, Doug, drug? I guess it could kind of be meant to kind of symbolize that. This sound a little familiar. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them! Tell them, Faye! Dolly didn't do it, she's innocent! Girl. I got no defense for her. So Dolly has stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? You put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony. Then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye, how could you? If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. Oh, think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, oh yeah, she wanted to get back the necklace. Exactly who is Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? I think she was planning to kill Phoenix, honestly. She wanted to feed him poison. Okay, let's try it. Take that. There was one person that was standing squarely in Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Phoenix Wright. Oh, me? I feel like this is probably the only way he was gonna let go of his simping too.
That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow who was murdered.
Well, it's true. That's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were madly in love. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear. And as I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why? Why would she go so far to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only of one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be! It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. There was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. I wonder if she dumped him, if he would have given it back to her then. I feel like that would have made more sense than just asking for it back while they're still dating. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true! Now I want to vomit this thing up!
Feeny, what a joke you are.
Oh, here she goes. Oh, here she goes. Finally, time for the true reveal. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I haven't told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne! Wait, the butterfly's still there? It appears we're nearing the end of this trial. Oh, they're gone. The butterflies are like, get a load of this chick. She's not a Disney princess! Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client is eating the bottle as a snack. Oh god, well, he is stupid and he did do that. Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with a dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to my beautiful baby girl? Oh god, are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this? They came back! Do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? Butterflies, oh, never mind, she's nice again. Let's come back and circle around her, huh? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished!
I decide when it finishes. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. Damn. Just left.
Hold it! I can't let her get away this time! Stop, Mia! If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer!
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney badge forever, I'm afraid. You couldn't show it to every single person ever again, either. No, not my attorney badge.
You'd better think over it carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray. Got him.
Well, Miss Faye.
Gagged him. Gagged that old hag.
Can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
That's a great question. If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. I thought she'd be like, at this point, I don't even want to be a lawyer anymore. I'm good. I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney badge than let her get away with the murder. Again. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. I don't really know what else to present. Like, we've already presented so much stuff already, you know what I mean?
Impossible! You can't possibly!
Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. Dear God, I do not know what to do. We'll see. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up and coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Okay.
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Oh, God. Show this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Miss Wright.
Oh, wait a second. We haven't used this one yet, have we? The Cold Killer X. A cold killer just like her, right? Right?
Take that! Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Ow! Wasn't he taking that a lot, though? I guess she... Oh, yeah, because he was taking it always with her, but she probably made the poison to put it in there, like, afterwards, so he would take it, like, the next day or something. She just probably didn't get the chance to put it in there, or maybe she had just put it in there, but he hadn't taken it yet. Something like that.
Oh, does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If it did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defense said in his testimony.
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
Yeah.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws! After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
How are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she'd accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I can't get over how cute he looks in that picture. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix, gently pushing, a gentle push, Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying a poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized I can't allow Doug to something. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Okay, yeah, I figured because he got too much evidence of her crimes. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yeah, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had somebody else hold it. Okay, that was why she leaned down towards him too. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. She didn't have her fingerprints on it though. Gasp. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Right, little butterflies?
Uh-huh. Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure description.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Yeah, for real. I was like, we could just like sample it, right? Like take it to forensics or something and that'll prove it. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? I'm just a filthy, stinking liar. Then there's no need to worry. Come on, take some. Come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Ooh.
Oh no, the butterflies!
Did you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours.
But I'll be back. I will get good behavior and get out of prison in like 5 months.
I can't believe she killed the butterflies. I had a feeling, though, she probably would. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Are we gonna have a case with her later with Phoenix in the game? Is that what this is alluding to? Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
I'm totally gonna kill some other people later.
Oh yes. I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Well, we got to see her kind of bust out a little bit of her, you know, persona. But she kind of went back to being poised pretty quickly afterwards. Whew. It's finally all over.
Objection! I refuse to accept this! The defense...
I always come back. I think I saw someone say that in chat.
The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne, and I don't believe one word this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There, it's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
Come on, take it. Take a little bit, come on. So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes, no, but yes, maybe,
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer, show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
But I have a wife and kids, probably. No! It's blowing up my penis! I had a feeling he was gonna lose his hair in this trial. my hair! No! She snatched my wig, literally!
Oh, Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, no, it's gone.
All file papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. I said so. Don't lie, just admit you were a simp. By the way, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each... Good God. I want to quit this job. We already talked about the last case. Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne.
This cannot be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like my something... no, what did he say? Something about my daughter. No!
Oh, shoot. I want to see it. Very well. Mr. Payne. It's a nightmare. It's like... Ah, damn it. I still missed it. Man, I didn't mean to skip over that. Dang it. Oh, well. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? I'm not going to side with a bald man. It can't be true, my dear Dahlia. Oh, God. Oh, man. He's going to have the most painful dump of his life when that bottle comes out. He probably needs to go to the hospital, honestly. Very well, then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. It's like losing to my daughter. Oh, is that what he said? The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright. What a good dad. Not guilty.
Yay! Aren't you happy, Phoenix? Aren't you so super duper happy?
Who's not traumatized? This court is adjourned. Yay, that was a good case. That was probably my favorite of the opening cases so far. That was a really fun one. It was really fun seeing Phoenix be such a simp. Fun seeing him, you know, when he was just a little guy. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my... Oh my God. I thought my hemorrhoids were gonna explode like Mount Vesuvius. Thank you. I really don't need any more details about your hemorrhoids, Mr. Grossberg. Oh, I tell you what, they were grumbling and mumbling and doing whatever hemorrhoids talk about. Mr. Grossberg, do you think you'd maybe stop talking about them? But it's what my simps love. That's rather rude. Thank you, Dan Gaming Fan. And that's why Phoenix dates men. Oh my God. He was bi, but after that he was like, nope. Only dating men from now on. That's some trauma you never get over. Oh God, that's funny. That's rather rude. Anyways, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking. Go on. The dolly I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her. Jesus Christ. Let it go, man. Let it go. What? Yeah, the dolly I know. Could have never said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, fake or something. The ultimate imposter. Boy, this kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. It'd be kind of funny if she does come back in like a case, like a later case when Phoenix has grown up, but he like still kind of simps for her. He's like, no, I think she was possessed by the spirit of William Afton. That's what it was. She would never do that. Thank you, Monix. Let's pray for the butterflies that went up into flame. Pray for them. Wish them well. They shouldn't have believed her. They left her once. They should have known that she was wrong. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Oh, what kind of company does this guy keep? Larry Butts. Right now I am studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help, and if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. Oh, talking about Larry? I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again. God dang it, I keep accidentally skipping stuff. My bad. I'm not meaning to. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. Yeah, so he's like 26 now, I think? Because he was like 21, I think, during that case. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better... I know, it's so sad. I was like, man, why they gotta do a whole trial with Mia and make me love her? Just to remind me, dude. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia's gone, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. Aw, Mia, I miss you, girl. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. The next case, I guess. I'm back, bitches! I hope so. I kind of love her. I was dogging on her, but she's kind of everything. Brand new episode has been added. The Stolen Turnabout. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't really... I don't think I see her in this. No, are you not going to come back, Dahlia? My doll? My girly pop? I know I've seen this guy around before. I think he was on, like, Council of Voices for Nico's series. I feel like his name's like Goro or something, but I think I'm probably just thinking of Akechi. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Well, that was fun. I guess, was it like 3:16? I guess it probably makes sense to just kind of start the next one, next case. Second case is my fave. Okay, nice. And yeah, I did see Maya in there. It looked like we might be getting some more like performers of some sort. Like, I don't know, like a magician or something. We shall see. I feel like we're always working with like celebrity clients. You know what I mean? Oh, got it? Okay. Maybe that's why I thought his name was Gordo. Goro. I was probably just thinking of Akechi. But I was like, I feel like his name's Go something. Something like that. Okay, that was fun. I know, I was like, it's been a while since Nico's done Council of Voices. I don't know if he plans on continuing it or not. I know those videos were really hard to make, but they were super fun. But yeah, that was super fun. Definitely a really good introduction to this game. Looking forward to the next case, especially since a lot of you guys seem to like it. And I'm looking forward to meeting Godot. Godot. I don't know how to say his name yet, but I'm looking forward to meeting him. I'm sure he'll be a good dude. But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. Godot. Okay, Godot. Okay, that's good. I will keep that in mind. Love the second case, especially for the characters. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like everybody likes Trials and Tribulations the best, at least out of the first 3, so I'm excited to check it out. But yeah, we'll continue next week. I should have at least one video going up this week. I had to do taxes a little bit, which is like really, I don't know, I'm probably going to focus a decent bit more on like taxes this week, just because like, I don't know if any of y'all are self-employed, but taxes is very stressful when you're self-employed. So it unfortunately takes a while, but I should still at least be able to get one Hell of a Boss reaction up, hopefully 2. Those videos aren't too hard to make. I have like a bigger video that I'm working on too, just like ranking all of the songs from Has Been Hotel, but it's just, I just talk a lot, so it's like a lot of editing down what I was saying and trying to make like an outline for it. I didn't really necessarily have a script, but I wanted to write out my thoughts, you know what I mean? So that kind of took a while, but I recorded that one, and hopefully it'll be up soon. Maybe the week after next, since I probably have to, yeah, focus on the tax stuff this week. But anyways, thanks guys for coming by the stream. Appreciate the support. It's been fun to do more Ace Attorney. I really love these games. They're so much fun. So yeah, looking forward to continue it. And yeah, I will see you guys later.